Western and Southern Kentucky. This is WYMT Mountain News First at 4.
Good afternoon, I'm Steve Hensley. We're obviously joining you a little later than normal because of former President Donald Trump making his first court appearance in the case surrounding his alleged actions to overturn the 2020 presidential election. As you may have just seen, he has pleaded not guilty. We'll have much more on the court appearance coming up at 5 o'clock. We'll be doing local news through 6:30 tonight. You can continue watching the CBS News special report on the Trump arraignment on our second channel, H&I, and of course we'll be monitoring and let you know if there are any other major developments as we go along. Closer to home now, a church mission team from South Carolina participated in the Jenkins Independent Back to School Bash in a big way. Organizations lined up with potential resources for kids before classes begin. One of the more eye-popping resources was the 1,000 pairs of shoes for students to pick from. The shoes were gathered by the Screven Baptist Association mission team. Coordinator Susan Harris says they felt the need to return after their first trip to the area.
And we brought backpacks to the kids in school filled with things for Christmas, and we just fell in love with the community and the teachers, and we wanted to come back and be a blessing again this summer.
The donations were set up through the God's Love from a Diaper Bag organization in Jenkins. We'll have more about this tonight at 6. As the school year quickly approaches, one class at Eastern Kentucky University wanted to give back to flood-affected students. 15 students in last fall's Spanish Service Learning class at EKU were able to raise $1,000 for new books. The books were donated to the library at Martha Jane Potter Elementary School. One student in the class says they picked Letcher County because some students were from that area. Letcher County schools will go back to class on Monday, August 14th. A Lexington priest is back in town after receiving a major honor. Delta invited Father Jim Sitchko to the Flight Museum in Atlanta to thank him for his charity work. He's known for helping communities in need after natural disasters and other things. Last year, he pledged to give $100,000 to help the Isom IGA in Letcher County recover after Eastern Kentucky's historic flood. He surprised the owners last night with the final $15,000.
Their store is open, their store is growing, their store is going. I think they were saying to me when they were, before the flood, they only had 20 employees. Now they're up to 30-something employees. That's fantastic.
Delta returned the favor with a surprise of its own, giving Sitchko $100,000 for his ministry.
Soggy day throughout the region today. We will continue to see that at least through the evening hours. We will continue, though, to see some drier conditions start to work in. A look outside. Actually, let's go back. There's our Pikeville Medical Center camera at this hour with, again, some overcast at this point. We are watching some showers working on through the region as we head through the evening. Yeah, they'll be with us, but they are slowly moving out. We'll put the loop on. You can see these are all moving to the south and east, but a few more out there, so don't be surprised if you do happen to catch a shower or two. Middle and upper 70s where we've seen the showers today. They're near 80 to the north where they've seen some rather at least less soggy conditions out there today. As we head through tonight, the next 12 hours, we're only slowly dropping into the 60s. I think the big concern tonight is going to be fog, and I'll detail that here in a few minutes.
All right, Evan, thank you. The Kentucky River Regional Animal Shelter in Perry County takes in approximately 100 animals each week. And Diversified Energy Company spent the day raising awareness. DEC staff delivered supplies they received through a pet supply drive and volunteered at the shelter to help provide relief and love on the animals. Maverick Bentley, Senior Vice President of Midstream Operations with DEC, says their goal is to support all facets of the community.
Diversified prides itself on being part of the region and part of the community, and we think that the animals that are here today are a part of that community effort as well.
Due to the high number of animals they take in, the shelter works to find permanent homes to keep the animals from being euthanized. Currently, they do bi-weekly transports to Wisconsin, Indiana, Illinois, and Michigan, along with monthly transports to California, New York, and New Jersey. WYMT's Olivia Calfee will have more on this tonight at 5:30. St. Joseph London received a $40,000 grant. The money will help improve infant care in the emergency department. The grant comes from the WHAS Crusade for Children, and it will help buy Panda iRes warmers. The technology plays a critical role in monitoring and treating infants. Kentucky grandparents caring for children will soon be eligible for benefits. The state is using its rainy day fund to bring back the Kentucky Caregiver Program. Grandparents of any age may be eligible if they are raising grandchildren and meet certain income guidelines. Those who qualify will get a one-time stipend. About 58,000 Kentucky kids are being raised by their grandparents right now. The Highway 127 yard sale kicked off today. Touted as the longest yard sale in the world, it stretches from Michigan to Alabama. The sale passes through Kentucky counties like Boyle, Casey, Russell, and Clinton. It runs from today through Sunday. You can find more information at 127yardsale.com. Coming up on First at 4, community members are planting sunflowers as a symbol to the disaster that happened in East Palestine, Ohio.
And I'm tracking showers and storms on First Alert Pinpoint Doppler. Breaking down the very latest after this.